Couch Whales.
Welcome to Couch Whales. We've got a real big couch today. I'm Isaac, and my guests today are Jill.
Hi.
And James.
Hello, hello.
So thank you for joining me on this underwater adventure. We're going to go ahead and start a new, let's see. Should we do survival or freedom? Freedom is just basically minus the hunger or thirst.
I don't know that Subnautica is particularly punishing. I feel like survival adds some tension, but if we're getting our feet wet, freedom's probably safest.
Are there whales in this game?
You're right. Freedom is probably the way to go.
Oh,
not whales per se, but there are some alien species that are whale-like, I'll say that much. And we'll encounter them eventually.
This is going to be like couch whale-like?
Couch whale-like.
Could we construct them some furniture?
Yeah.
For, in the spirit of the stream?
So, James, you might find this interesting. This takes place in the same universe as natural selection.
Oh, really? I had no idea. That is fascinating. And I dig that.
So, you probably won't be seeing much in the way of stuff like world-building connective tissue between this game and that. I don't think in particular, but yeah. Same developer, different vibe.
I kind of enjoy the unobligated connected universe. Like, yeah, it's in the same universe. You might notice some similar monster designs. That's the extent. I find that kind of compelling. I don't need a plot tie-in.
Coughing from the smoke in this place?
Yep.
So immersive.
Get that extinguisher going.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll bring you aloe vera for that burn.
I can feel my throat tickling a little bit. All right, I think you got it.
All right. We got ourselves some fancy technology here. So
I love the glass protruding from the plastic base that houses the computer components. Oh, so futuristic from the 60s.
All right, so we got health. One Directive, my favorite band. We can put that in there. Don't need those because we're doing not easy mode.
I feel like One Directive feels like the kids version of Prime Directive. Like Prime Directive has, explicit language, and One Directive is very clean.
Yep. So there's the horse we rode in on.
That looks.
Yep.
That's like the whale we rode in on, actually.
Yeah, the whale we rode in. It is pretty whale-like. It's kind of bulbous. Got that long nose. Space whales. All right, we are here.
It's giving me
need to figure out how to survive.
Oh boy.
So,
I mean, let's be real. If this were me in this situation, I'd probably just stay in this little thing.
You guys, can some of you come rescue me? Hello?
Yeah, that looks mostly safe and dry. Oh, yeah, see, if I'm seeing that much activity outside my little pod, I'm staying in the pod. I know Steve Irwin was killed by something that looked like that, so I'm not I'm not tussling with it.
So we need a few items to start off with.
How do you think
we need to be able to make a
she
knife.
or he knows that's an acid mushroom? Do you think they took a bite out of it or something?
Yeah, they had a nice little trip. So, and we can pick up some scavenge materials.
Oh, these pockets. This is like Mary Poppins' bag. Is that the right franchise I'm referencing?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, we can pick up a little outcropping of material.
What is that?
And not all the which one? The bulbous thing?
Yeah.
So that's basically like a manatee.
Oh, okay.
And you don't want to get too close to them because they will release some gas things that damage you. So not a great time.
Yeah, it's but it reminds me of a really nasty enemy from Dead Space.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Where you could cut off the explodey sack and throw it.
Like Dead Space
yeah.
or Left 4 Dead, maybe.
Yes, Left 4 Dead as well. Oh, everything's derivative nowadays.
We have copper. This is just like Dark Souls. This is the Dark Souls of underwater exploration.
Back in my day, we only had one glowy butt monster.
All right, so we got a couple things. Let's see if we can build anything with our fabricator in here.
So this is how you so you have to come back into the pod to construct things. Okay.
Can you like repair your sparking pod?
Yes. So the first thing we need to do in order to be able to get items that will be able to help us are to be able to collect the basic materials, of course. Personal. So let's see what we can do. We need titanium, cave sulfur, silicone rubber. Okay, so that should be easy enough. What we'll do is we'll go off to this kelp forest over here, get ourselves some nice juicy things. Don't mind this fellow over here. He's fine. Not a shark.
Is this a single player only game or is it co-op too?
It is unfortunately a single player only game.
This would be a fun co-op game.
I know.
Yeah.
It really would.
Especially in like the non-tension inducing survival modes, just to do freedom mode. It'd be great.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely a missed opportunity. Let's get some oxygen before we get sharked.
And did they not release a sequel recently that's like in a more frozen environment?
They did. That is Subnautica Below Zero, if I remember correctly.
That sounds cool. We were just talking yesterday about winter levels and stuff. Yeah.
So we were recording Banjo-Kazooie yesterday, and one of the levels we did was 360 Peak. Are you familiar with the game at all, James?
I am not. Banjo-Kazooie is one of those franchises that I have just completely missed for whatever reason.
That is okay.
Although, does its winter level have snow tessellation? Because it is all the rage right now in the games I'm playing, and I find it immensely satisfying.
I don't think there's any snow tessellation. It's pretty much just flat textures, right?
There's like some like snowflakes that are falling, but they're non-interactable. Like, I think it's just like a screen filter or something. Maybe, I don't know. It's pretty jank.
I mean, not to knock it. You know, Banjo-Kazooie is beloved, and I'm sure that the presentation is fabulous.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
After playing a little bit of Red Dead and some God of War, the snow, ooh, that snow.
Man, God of War. Wait, did you play that on the PC or PlayStation?
I played through about, I want to say half of it to 2/3 on a PS4, like a base PS4 a year ago at my sister's house, and loved it. And then immediately bought it upon release and have played about 15 minutes of it on my PC just to kind of see how it ran.
Okay.
And it is gorgeous, my lord.
Yeah.
Now, oh, what did I need to grab? Oh, cave sulfur. That's right. Guys, we got to go into a cave real quick. See if we can find one over here.
I mean,
got to find some sulfur.
You know, Isaac, we're kind of dating the content by creating the content because we're sort of like pre-civilizational collapse of the United States. So we still got internet and things. So, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
It's already pretty identifiable. Oh, Lord, get out. Oh, my Lord.
Okay. Found the sulfur.
Oh, no.
What was that?
Oh, no.
So those are...
Did it explode on you?
Little critters, yep. Got the cave sulfur. Oh god.
Horrors beyond comprehension. That was.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
Oh
Oof,
Jesus.
That was close.
Yeah, talk about cutting it close.
Like I said, fuck survival mode.
Oh yeah.
All right. Can I make? Yeah, there we go. Repair tool. So. Now that we have a repair tool, we can... actually, do I have the ability to... Yes. What does this do? I forget.
It makes it stop sparking by introducing more sparks.
Yeah. We did it.
Nice.
Bravo.
All right. And then how do I open... Open medical... Oh, it's still working on that. Got it. So yeah, in your starting place, you have your fabricator, and you have medical kit fabricator, and those are going to be your kind of like first things that you're going to be needing to kind of move things along. It does have the base building element, like you would have in something along the lines of Minecraft or whatever. So. Oh, good.
I've definitely seen some wild underwater bases in sort of quick glances at the game.
So we just sent off a distress signal. Awesome. Okay, so we have a thing that will find radio signals. What else can we make here?
Do you think that was like the computer malfunctioning, or is it actually gonna dispatch in like 9999 hours?
You know what? That I don't know.
I definitely read that as hopeless. They will never arrive.
Okay.
Also, I mean, like, how much of a baller are you to be flying on that gigantic ship all by yourself? You really must be fucking important, which means there should be a rescue crew coming. All right, we have found our first narrative hole here. This natural selection universe must have been overrun when players abandoned those multiplayer matches and the monsters won, apparently.
The monsters.
This looks really great at night.
Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of wildlife in this game, and it's bioluminescent, which is really cool. So we need a few of these. Don't worry about scary monsters. Oh, hello.
Oh,
it's fine.
What's up?
You got a knife.
This game.
We're just gonna back away.
This game has all the atmosphere at night.
Can you craft like?
Oh wow, it's still
like a
coming
pulse
at
rifle
me.
Or something.
Yes. Not presently. I don't have the means to do it. Let's get inside. Okay. Awesome.
Look, you should have never have left.
Never. Okay, we got all of these creep vines. We got all these things. I'm gonna take some first aid. Gotta repair my body.
Gotta repair my body.
So we're gonna need a few different things. Already got the survival knife. You know what? We really need to get our way around. Oh, the thing's moving. Huh. So there's a whole bunch of different wreckage you can find across the planet. There we go. O2 tank, perfect. So this will make it so that I can breathe longer, and I'm not just free scuba diving. Scuba diving.
Is the environment randomly generated?
It is not, unfortunately. So It is going to be the same every time. The only thing that's randomized, of course, is where some of the critters might show up.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. So now I have more oxygen.
That seems quite useful.
And that's automatic. Yeah,
since you've almost drowned a few times already.
Yeah. So, is there anything else I don't need? But yeah. So, what else can we do? High capacity O2 tank. We'll have to unlock that eventually. Let's see if we can do some silicone rubber. Okay. So. Oops.
Oh, fins.
Now we
This
can
is kind of
swim
like
faster.
this is very Minecrafty, but with like some bells and whistles added. You know, I like the.
Yeah.
I like seeing like the items being made.
Yeah, I was gonna say that 3D printer animation is really like enjoyable to watch, and I appreciate the narrative focusing that this gives you for what to do. These games give me like really bad decision fatigue within about 30 seconds, so the game kind of telling me you got to do some stuff
right
based on the context is really fantastic.
Yeah, Minecraft.
I mean, I already have a heading of like what I should be doing, but yeah,
the fact that it gives you any directives at all makes this like infinitely like he said, like there's just less fatigue overall, because like whenever I play Minecraft, I have fun, but I get bored within like an hour of playing it. Like if there's nothing like to do or anybody else with me playing. Like if it's just like
Yeah.
a solo experience, this would be like a much better game to play.
I think in a way similar to Valheim, this seems to have like a crafting and resource availability curve where like initially the number of things you can craft and the resources that you can acquire to craft them are kind of small.
Yeah.
And so you don't feel overwhelmed with options, whereas like Minecraft, you know nothing. And so now at this point we all know because the game's been out since we were embryos, but you can easily become lost and spoiled for choice. And I think we need a little bit of structure and pacing. If I can harp on Red Dead 2, pacing is very important for a good game. And sort of having a game with lots of breadth that is introduced to you at the correct pace is really important.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Red Dead 2 is not a master at that. Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Not a master at that.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay to love games that are imperfect. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So...
I just love games.
God damn, this game's so clean too.
It is.
It really is.
The visual style is so pleasant.
There we go. Needed some titanium. So if you guys happen to see any rocks that look like they can be breakable, time for
So we're looking for
Here we
shiny
go.
rocks. Wow.
Yeah. So
Can you swim to your ship?
yes. Or that ship?
Yeah, that ship.
No, not presently because it is irradiated.
Oh, okay.
And that is not a good thing for me to do right now.
What are these big cylindrical pieces? Are they ship? Oh, they're local like fauna and flora. Okay.
These are basically just giant coral tubes.
Gotcha.
And like this right here, another big giant ass coral tube, which we'll go into in a second because we need some stuff that's in there.
Big fan of coral tubes.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Copper. So the things that can be in these little croppings can be randomly generated, but there are areas where certain materials are available, of course, and materials might be spawning on a few different days.
Oh, what do we got here?
So.
Oh, those
Just
red
a few
ones look
different
angry.
critters. They're okay, actually, but what we need... we do have a sulfur guy in here, so let's get out of here.
Also
getting
watch
some,
the
like,
O2.
I'm getting some Metroid vibes too, like underwater Metroid vibes.
Interesting.
We are near a volcano
I
or
heard
a
that, like-
geothermal vent.
I heard that
There
like
are volcanoes?
the like synth music
Not a
just
volcano.
now.
Uh-huh.
And it just reminded me of Metroid.
Yeah, a little
No,
bit.
the synth music is very Metroid, yeah. Oh, what?
Okay, so this is a little storage thing that I made. I'm going to put some of this in here for now because I don't need it just yet.
Does the storage thing just float near your capsule, or?
Yeah, so let me just show you real quick. If I wanted to, I could pick it back up. I'd have to empty it out, though, I think.
Okay.
Actually, let's see. Yeah, you can't pick it up until it's empty, but you can edit the locker name, so let's go ahead and do that. Butts.
Great.
All right. So yeah, now that we have done a little bit of foraging, we can build a few more things. We need to get a scanner, among other things. Scanner is going to be useful for getting you to kind of understand the world environment around you. Still need a battery. Okay, hang on. I think I got one here. Yes. So right-clicking is it takes you out of the menus, which is kind of nice.
I love that. Oh, I love
yeah, it's
it.
very convenient. There we go.
I gotta say, I really hate having to move my hand around away from WASD on the keyboard when I'm navigating through a menu. Like, just right.
Yeah, I mean,
Seems like a standard like UX design thing that right mouse button should be back when you're in a menu.
yeah. So you can scan stuff in this game with your little scanner. And then you can unlock little data bank things about them, so it's pretty cool.
Very
really
Metroid Prime-ish, very Mass
Yeah.
Effect-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With incredibly pleasant animations and sound for all of it.
I can scan myself. Oh, and
What is that?
these things are pretty funny. So you see this rock here. It's being held on by these floater guys. But see what happens if I take this and this and this and this, and oh no, the rock's fallen.
Can you attach those to other things? Like, would it do damage to
I
them?
sure can. Wouldn't necessarily do damage to them.
Could
But,
you attach it to like one of those large fish with the big glowy tail?
not these guys, because they can actually damage me. But so if I can attach it back on there. Let's just get that over there.
Oh, I love that it's rotating because
Hi.
of the oh boy.
Yeah, sorry
But
about that.
You change like the buoyant point of the rock, and so it's moving in the ocean. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. So now that we have the scanner also operates a little bit like the camera in BioShock, if you'll remember, where if you scan things, it unlocks certain upgrade items. So I mean, if you scan this, it's just gonna give you metal itself. Let's see, where can I find? I need to find a box that has broken equipment in it. They're kind of all over the place. I'm not seeing one right now. Ah, there's one. Oh no! Whoa! What happened? Do you see that?
Yeah.
What is going on there? What? Hello?
Is that one of the like manatee things?
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. That's really weird.
Yeah, it was losing its mind.
Losing its mind. Okay, so gotta get some vantage point up here.
So what are we looking for at the moment?
Well, so it's gonna have this kind of coloring, but it's going to be like a crate.
Gotcha.
Like that. Like this directly ahead of us. So with any luck, this will not be empty. And Sea Glide. So basically a Sea Glide is going to be our little means for us to move around more quickly. It's a little handheld vehicle.
Oh, is it like a sea scooter?
Yep, basically.
Ah.
Got ourselves a little bit of wreckage over here, so let's see what we can find. And
Well, there's a lot of wreckage over here.
yep. There we go. You'll need multiple blueprint scans in order to actually unlock it, but some only require maybe one if it's like a simple item like a chair. Other items might need more blueprints scanned before they can be assembled. Bummer, doesn't look like there's anything over here. But yeah, so we're getting off into some of the deeper parts of the world. And we won't get into that just quite yet because we want to have that Sea Glide. And as you can see, the Sea Glide is going to make a big difference when it comes to getting oxygen at the top. So, yeah. Anyway, I've talked you guys' ears off. What do you guys think so far?
No, I like it. I'm just
like
I'm so polite.
yeah, we're very nice over here.
Yeah. We would never ever talk over one another for the sake of a more enjoyable audience experience.
I just find this game very immersive.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just kind of
is.
watching and enjoying the sound and the sights, which sounds really like a bit of a cop-out, but I thoroughly enjoy simply taking this in.
Yes.
Because also the soundscape is really like dense, and there's always something going on, so it's very good, like he said, very immersive, very good sense of place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm waiting to see what
inventory full.
I'm waiting to see what it looks like when you get your boogie board made.
We should find out momentarily. I need to get rid of something. Let's get rid of that.
I really hope there's a late game vehicle that you just skim across the surface like a powered boogie board.
Oh,
that would be fantastic.
You don't get that, but there's a couple late game vehicles that are really awesome. One of them is the Cyclops, which is a gigantic sub.
Ah. So is it bigger than this current like pod that we're in?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
So copper wire.
So is your goal to get off planet or to just survive as long as you can?
The goal, yes, is to get off planet. Yeah.
You know, I really think that maybe that's misunderstanding the purpose, and I feel like the purpose is to build an entirely new civilization with functioning infrastructure. So when they come to rescue you, you can all just live here happily ever after.
It's going to be great when we get to some of the other stuff in the game. Yeah, I can't wait to show you that. But obviously, we won't be able to get to the late game stuff too early.
So you've finished
I
it
think
then?
what I'll do. I haven't finished it myself, but I have seen the end. So
okay.
I'm always a big fan of speedruns, and I don't mind spoilers when it comes to that sort of thing. And a game like this, I did not mind getting spoiled on. And it's kind of like one of those... your mileage may vary. It's up to you, you know, if you want to see the end game sort of thing.
Okay. Is it a narrative? Like, does the game kind of develop narratively, or is it mostly mechanics and world secrets?
There is a story. It's not like a hand-holding narrative, so it's more like environmental storytelling, the stuff you get in here. Let's hang on. Let's finish getting what we need for what do we need? Battery. Okay. So let's make this battery. Let's get that Sea Glide. And then we'll be able to make the world our oyster. Okay. Let's find out what's going on here. Okay.
This is Life Pod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency Sea Glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and check that out.
Yeah.
So you're not alone?